Whenever it comes to Goofy Gang members, we've covered almost every single one of them. However, it just wouldn't be right if we didn't cover Mr. Esta himself. And I've given up on trying to say his full name, so bro, we're just gonna call him Esta throughout this entire video. But in today's video, we're gonna be uncovering the deep, dark secrets of Mr. Esta himself and finding out everything there is to freaking know about him. And as always, if this is the first time you're hearing my voice, please hit that subscribe button and I will love you forever. Let's hit 20k subs. Let's go. So unless you've been living under a rock your entire freaking life, everybody knows about the Goofy Gang and Esta. However, he is the smallest freaking Goofy Gang member, so if you're not subscribed to him, subscribe to me, and then after this video, go subscribe to him. But pretty much, he would appear almost out of nowhere, creating his channel in February of 2024, and then randomly uploading his first video with the Goofy Gang in September of 2024. And everybody freaking knows the Goofy Gang is not gonna allow just random people to join their freaking YouTube videos. That's crazy. So for a random YouTuber to just suddenly start appearing in their videos just doesn't really make sense. Which is when, as always, I decided I need to do more digging and get to the bottom of it. Because what would I be? What would I be if I can't bring you guys a video talking about Esta and explaining everything about him and how he joined the freaking Goofy Gang? And if you guys haven't already guessed it, in order to explain everything, we need to go to freaking Valorant, the common denominator between the Goofy Gang. I mean, bro, without Valorant, there would be no Goofy Gang, but you know, we're gonna get to that right now. See, whenever I was searching up estabr0k on YouTube and looking into him, I came across an old YouTube channel made on April 17, 2022, under the name Twitch estabr0k, and he was uploading a bunch of YouTube shorts. However, at first, I didn't know if this was him because it only had 14,000 subscribers. Cause not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting more because, you know, estabr0k is really big right now, so I thought he was big before, but he's not. But pretty much the whole purpose of this YouTube channel was estabr0k uploading his Twitch clips onto YouTube. And it was clear he wanted people to join his Twitch stream, as it said he was live every day at 3 p.m. EST. I mean, this man was grinding, but he literally had a Twitch name freaking everywhere. But after I found this channel, there was only one thing to freaking do, is to play one of the videos, and I'll let you guys watch right now. Warning, it's kind of insane.
What? I wouldn't put the talent back on. I'd say, no, you're getting your massage done, buddy. Stay still, stay put.
And you guys are lucky I cut off the freaking start of that video because, you know, the context is insane. But more importantly, everybody can see that is freaking Esta himself if you guys have seen his face cam. And even if he didn't have the face cam, obviously it's the same terrible freaking microphone as always. But as the Goofy Gang knows, we love the freaking microphones, bro. But due to the fact of his YouTube channel not being that big, I decided to look over at TikTok to see if I could find any more. As if you guys have seen the other videos, it's a pretty common denominator that all the Goofy Gang members have been pretty big on TikTok. And guess what I found? I found a TikTok channel with over 200,000 followers. And if I sort by oldest on his page, I found old videos of him playing League of Legends. Like, bro, this kid is a nerd. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But videos on his channel date back to 2020 where he's freaking live streaming him playing League of Legends. However, him playing League of Legends and uploading it didn't last for long, as I guess he was just having more fun playing Valorant. Because right around this time he was playing and streaming, Valorant was like the newest game out and it was super popular. But pretty much what he would do is just make a bunch of funny Valorant clips, and for a while they really weren't doing that good. I mean, a lot of these are like under 100 views, bro. But if there's one thing about the Goofy Gang, they're always freaking consistent, and he started to grind a ton, and his videos started to do a lot freaking better. And most of his popular videos consist of his webcam, his awful microphone, his funny stream chat, and him playing the game. And not gonna lie, as I'm just doing the research for this video, it's super freaking funny. And over on Twitch, he amassed over 36,000 freaking followers, and he was doing pretty good. And pretty much Esta would continue to play Valorant up until late 2024, where he would transition to Minecraft content. And he would do this by making brand new Minecraft TikTok accounts and YouTube accounts too, and pretty much completely abandoning his Valorant audience. I mean, if you go to his latest video, people are literally just begging him to come back, but you know, I don't think he's gonna be coming back to Valorant anytime soon. But he actually did come back onto TikTok to make a stupid keyboard ad, which is kind of funny. You know, I respect it, bro. Esta, bro, get the bag, get the bag. But dude, let's get back onto the topic of this freaking video. How exactly did Esta get himself into the Goofy Gang, as they're not gonna let any other random person join, even if they are a Valorant creator? But after conducting more research, I found that him and TinyMacDude were actually signed to the same esports organization. As if you remember from my old videos, TinyMacDude was actually with Overtime Gaming, and Mr. Esta himself was also signed to that team, as I found old clips on their channel, which is kind of freaking crazy, bro. From playing from Overtime Esports, I didn't even know they had an esports, to making Minecraft videos together and them both leaving Valorant. I bet they could have never imagined that happening. But ever since they started working on videos together around 6 months ago, Esta pretty much being like the latest one to join, kinda, esta, which kind of explains his low sub count in comparison. I mean, he's obviously doing really well. But dude, the one thing about the Goofy Gang is whenever they're uploading YouTube content, they're always going to be grinding like every single freaking member. And like I've said in every single one of these videos, I freaking love the Goofy Gang. They're super nostalgic and they're freaking dominating YouTube. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that sub button, leave a like on the video, let me know who I should make my video on next, and I will see you guys later.